If you can see it, right there at the top of that tree. It's a green light. Let's get ready. $33.54 leading. You're right, Robert. Just in time. Whoa, that was close. Coal cars, and lots of them. AC 4540 locomotive number. 2x2 on this loaded coal train. as he starts to pick up speed, rolling south through Dalton, Georgia. Across the diamond, he has gone. The CSX signal is right behind that treetop. And there, the southbound NS signals. everybody. We have moved into that direct sunlight. We have to move over just a tad. Sorry there. Let's make sure you're reset. Well, that's about 3 shakes of crooked, isn't it? Almost dropped you there on top of it. All right, let's see. Are we level with the tracks? Looks pretty good. Hello, Robert. And yes, Robert, literally, just in time is the way we started tonight. We pulled up, we looked up behind that tree, we had green. So we didn't even get a description in. We just threw in a couple things and hit the go live button, and we had a 2x2x0 on that loaded coal train rolling south. Ain't right? Still thinking about that dinner picture you sent me. Looking good. You come to visit, we're gonna make you the guest chef. Hi, Chuck. You got that place under control? When I left, it was standing, so I hope it still was when you got there. Hello, Tony. Hope you enjoyed your day off up there in Deckard. Did you catch anything exciting today? Or you just been kind of loafing today? Eugene, how is everything in Virginia? Anything newsy? You've been trackside today. What have you been up to? Kid, you're right, 2x2x0. How dare he not blow his horn for you? That's awful. That's unacceptable. Going past Kid's house in North Dalton before us and not blowing his horn, and then we get a horn salute. What's up with that? Mama Bear! Hey, we got everybody on. Uh-oh, Tony got called in to work. Whoa. All right, everybody. It is, without any doubt, hot tonight. Anybody want to know what tonight is? Tonight is, I missed a call. Tonight is July 24th, 2025. And for those of you that don't know why, since we are live, anything you see usually occurs between 3 and 6 seconds before you see it and after I see it. So we talk about something that's upcoming this Saturday or whatever, and somebody watches this video from the library next week so they don't get the Saturdays confused. We always give you the date when we get started. Anybody know? Big question of the night. Anybody know how many more days until Christmas? I'm excited. If you've been keeping up with me this week, you'll know exactly how many more days until Christmas. For those of you wondering, Central of Georgia, yes, it's already gone past here today. It's already up in Chattanooga. It's already got a crew change, and it's already going north up the C&O and TP. Last report was Dayton, Tennessee, just 12 minutes ago. So Central Georgia leading, going up to C&O and TP. He just went through Dayton, Tennessee. So, and that, as you guys know, that section of track rolls on. He'll be track speed from there on up to Harriman. So if you guys are wanting to catch him, don't wait. get out there and get out there quick. He is on his way to Princeton, Indiana, leading train 18E. As surprised earlier, kid, did you by chance catch the Père Marquette? He went through here a little while ago. He was on a coal train, a CSX coal train going south. He was a mid-DPU facing forward. I was at work, just happened to be at my desk for a moment, and boom, there he was on the screen. And it's like, oh, I recognize him. And he just came out of an absolute surprise. Didn't see him coming, didn't know he was coming, and all of a sudden, there he was. Where are we? For someone that's new, we are at the Dalton Rail Yard. The Dalton Yard literally goes through the middle of the town, Dalton, Georgia. Splits the town right in half. Cool thing about this town, they decided rather than getting tied up with a bunch of trains, every other crossing is an overpass. So if you don't want to wait for a train, you just go a street up and over you go. We're by the new pavilion park that they built, kind of an amphitheater outside here in downtown Dalton. And closest to us is the CSX track right there, the W&A sub. One over is the Norfolk Southern track, Atlanta North End District. And then over further are siding tracks, 2 active siding tracks. And then there were a couple more tracks, but they took those out, John told us. And it looks like all the siding cars that we normally have for you guys that are normally with us, looks like they pulled all the siding cars off. There's where our friend lives. Right there where that stop sign is. Maybe we'll see him with his campfire tonight, cooking dinner here in downtown Dalton. Now, as you notice, the CSX track is starting to get closer to the NS track. Just a little ways up, the diamond is there, and CSX crosses over NS. So, the W&A sub, and you're right, it's where the General came through many years ago. Many years ago, like 1863 years ago. So from Atlanta on up to Waxahachie for the W&A, and for the Atlanta North End, obviously Atlanta on up to Chattanooga. As the sun sets, we're because it's still pretty hot, we're going to go ahead and make another move. Let's find a point here, since the shade keeps moving on us. Tell you what, y'all put your seatbelts on. We're gonna make a move down here, so everybody get a seatbelt on. I don't want anybody falling off their chair, okay? Here we go. Y'all hang on. Okay. New spot. Let's go ahead and get adjusted. Get you all situated and settled here. Get you all on that bubble so we know your level. There. Now, there, now you're locked in. All right, you are looking at the southbound signals for CSX and NS. Since we moved spots, since we're still at such a high temperature, we have to keep the recording equipment out of the direct sun. So we're going to move production 6 so we can hear the scanners and stuff. Well, I'll be right back. See, I leave you all alone for a moment and look what you do. You go off and get a green light on me. Good job, y'all. Got a couple more things to do, and then we are all set for the night. Oh, by the way, we may have a great big surprise for you guys. I'll tell you here in a moment. Let me go ahead and finish getting this other scanner on.
Did you know travel insurance can cover losses related to pre-existing medical?
Yeah, we just brought the bird cam online. For those of you not familiar with the bird cam is on 24/7 and is located in Audubon Acres on the W&A subline, which is the line you guys are right next to right this minute. And because it is in a bird sanctuary area, there are no lights. So at night, you hear all the sounds of nature, and when a train comes through, all of a sudden there is a burst of light, and you can hear all the communications throughout Chattanooga from our scanner there, and the blue line will come on and it will tell you who you just listened to if you want to know. You'll hear CSX, NS, you hear it all. So we have that scanner on because we'll hear a lot of that communication involving right here in Dalton. And at noon and at midnight, it resets itself. So consequently, you have to restart the stream every 12 hours. And if you want to watch Mother Nature's storms and lightning and thunder and all those cool things, or snowing, whatever, deer and turkey and what have you, everything at some point shows up on that cam. It is super, super cool. We do have green signal indication on NS southbound. So we're gonna have a front row seat for that train coming through. So let me catch up with y'all's comments. Scanner's giving you a little Morse code there. All right, 29F priority train has been cleared through Dalton. CSX is ready. For those of you who didn't know, CSX controls the diamond here in the yard. So it's not first come, first served. It is up to the CSX dispatcher who is granted authorization to proceed at this point. So 29F has been given that green light. So we will probably see those UPS cars tonight. And as you know, many times he's a 1x2x0, and sometimes he's a 3x0x0. So we will find out tonight what he is. And he is clear North Dalton. 29F, clear North Dalton. Let's make sure we're good and level here. Hang on a second. You look just a little tilted. There, what do y'all think? That pretty good? All right. There's two crossings down there. You just saw a truck go across on one of them. 29F will be coming right at us. Let's cut a few of the trash cans out of the way there. Brighten up the view. 40-mile marker, or mile post, I should say. 40-mile post there on the Atlanta North District. And we're basically at the 100 for CSX. Hey, Crash, how are you? You heard him. 29F clear. Coming up on here. Looks like he's 3 up front. UPS trailer. Crash, if I didn't know better, I would say you are an associate helper to Santa Claus because you know everything. Yes, the surprise might be a someone. And yes, that someone might have had a life-changing event this past Sunday. Now, that's all I'm saying. You can draw your conclusions from that. And as you see, looking the other way, high green on Atlanta North Line District, Atlanta North District Line, whichever order you want to put it in. But they'll have to get him a little ways out of the way first before he can get through here. You're right. Tonight's just full of surprises. Kid, how you feeling tonight? And is anybody trackside? Well, 50% in the middle is a good thing, kid. Too far left, too far right, not good. In the middle, just right. And yes, there is a strong chance that Jesse and Bethany will be making a stop on their way to Atlanta to the Amtrak station where they are going to start their honeymoon. In the meantime, we are camped out at the Dalton Rail Yard, hanging out on the back of the tailgate for Production 6, listening to 2 different scanners, hanging out with you all, and enjoying what is at least now 10 degrees cooler than the 30, 90 something that it was just 3 hours or so ago. Went and saw Austin already, checked on him, he's doing well. So life is like paradise. And paradise today is full of parrots for all you guys and myself. And that is a good day. And yes, we get to listen to the incredibly exciting and different bugs, a gift from Mother Nature. Dry bugs or cicadas. You pick which you like to call them. Dry bugs I can spell. The other one, not so much. Starts with a C. Yes, sir. Burr Park, next to the old control tower in the free parking lot. I think it's Burr, B-U-R-R. It's where they leveled the parking gap and built that amphitheater. Yeah. And if you're looking at the park from the front, there's a huge parking lot to the left, and then you'll see the old control tower at the end of that. It's right next, I'm right at the end of the passenger depot. The passenger depot shares the parking lot with the amphitheater. Yeah, not the one that's the visitor center, but the one that they're redoing. All right, you can't miss me. Awesome. Bye.
Southbound, lady pulling off.
Oh, and it's not the NS light. Boy, I am rusty. We are looking at 584 coming up. So we have 584 on approach here. I'm still thinking I'm back last night at the old water tower. .584 CSX northbound. I don't have no idea why I told you guys NS. Woo, it's been a hot day out, I guess. Just so used to the 4 lights from last night, I just kind of spaced out. Here we go. 584 northbound CSX on the W&A sub. your clickety-clack right there. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack. That's too funny. I was so used to last night with the 4 regs, just kind of got drifted into forgetting where I was. That's how relaxed I am. All right, let's move back up by production 6, where we are awaiting the honeymooners. Everybody, good to have you here with us tonight. We want to get balanced back out here real quick. Oh, hey! Everybody, I present to you. There they are. They have arrived. The guy with the life-changing event. You guessed it, Crash. There he is.
Hey, everybody.
Talk away. Let them know how life is and where you are going.
Well, life is great. We are making our way. We came from Gatlinburg. We're making our way to Atlanta to catch the Crescent this evening.
Lucky bum.
Yeah. This foamer's gonna get to ride the night train to DC.
We already started a pool if y'all want in to see if he manages to get up front in the engine sometime tonight.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna grab my camera.
Look at that. On his honeymoon, he's already after the camera. Boy, she's gonna have her hands full. All right, northbound, Norfolk Southern. Haven't heard him call yet, so we don't know a train number yet. He's already got the tripod out. That is a true train guy. Whistleboard Productions. Good guess, Crash. Here we go, everybody, northbound. What did he say? Look, he's going to slow down so we can get good pictures of the graffiti. That's my kind of train crew. There's a message for y'all. The Fonz. Look at those teeth. Oh, look at that. Oh, I can't think of his name. Andy Cap, that's what it was, if I remember right from the comics. It is 7516 and 7517, isn't it? Yep. I didn't dream that, did I? No, you didn't. I had a senior moment a little while ago. I was just sitting here in another land, and I was thinking my four signal that was in the water tower. So I'm calling it an NS train. It's a CSX train. It's like, uh-oh, senior moment. Sun there where you got that picture. Pac-Man, right? Watch your friend. Now, if we get just a tad breeze. Oh yeah, it's so much better than what it was. Oh.
Was that CSX passing over I rolled up? There was one going by, that was kind of weird.
Yes. Because that's the one that I told him all was in this. All right, back to Jesse, y'all. He's going to tell you what he's up to. And like I said, we got a pool going on how long it takes Jesse to get into the locomotive and tell that guy how to run it.
Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna jump on the Crescent this evening. We're due out of Atlanta. I believe the train is showing on time at 11:28 p.m. Since it is our honeymoon and we're splurging just a smidge, I got us sleeping car tickets. So we'll be in a bedroom, which is the second largest room you can get on an Amtrak train. The only one that's bigger is a family bedroom. So we'll get on, we'll probably go straight to bed. And then in the morning we'll have...
Are you kidding? You're going to get on Amtrak train and you're going to have a private car and you're going to be asleep. You ain't going to miss 1 minute of that trip. Who are you kidding? You're going to be pounding out. I want the window open. Come on, conductor, let me hang out.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But we're doing to DC around 1:45 tomorrow afternoon. So we'll get to have both breakfast and lunch on the train. And then we'll have about a 5.5 hour layover in DC. And we'll be able to store our bags somewhere, and we'll probably go look at a few of the monuments there in DC. Bethany has never been to DC before, so we'll get to go do some looking around, and then we'll get on the Silver Meteor around 7:30 that evening. Get on board just in time for dinner. We'll eat dinner as we roll into the sunset, and then we get into Charleston around 5 o'clock Saturday morning. So the day will start very early on Saturday morning.
Tony says Bethany has a big kid on his hands, her hands.
That she does. She's already had to endure the stereotypical rail fan. Ooh, there's a heritage unit about 50 miles away. Let's go all the way over here so we can see it. That heritage unit being Central Georgia, thanks to Warren sending me on a wild goose chase.
Bad, Warren, bad.
We finally found it. But we were coming down from Athens. We went and did the Mayfield Dairy Tour, which I highly recommend it. It takes no more than 45 minutes to an hour of your time. The people are really friendly, and you get a free cup of ice cream with your ticket purchase of only $8. So it's very worth it. I would highly recommend it. And as we were on our way down from that, I saw the Central of Georgia was coming up. So I had originally wanted to go down and shoot him at Citico. However, as the reports came in that it was moving closer and closer, I said, well, I'll just play it safe and go to Sail Creek. So I shot across and got into position. We got 29F. It flew by coming south. And after that, the signal had an advanced approach for another southbound. So I said, hey Warren, what's this mean? What you got? He said, well, there's a southbound up in North Dayton. However, 18E is not lined yet, but he's sitting down at Daisy. And I said, well, okay. I'll run down to Daisy and get some pictures of it. And I was already planning on coming to meet Mike, so I'm like, I'll go get my pictures, and if we get him leaving, cool. If not, we'll just go find Mike. So it was only about 15 minutes from Sail Creek to Daisy. And I pull into Daisy, no train. And Mike knows what happens whenever I get that feeling of,
oh boy, do I ever.
I've missed it. I'm not going to get nothing. So we pointed the nose back north and promptly zoomed back up just in time to get to South Sail Creek, where we saw the grain train that Warren had told us about. And then I could see that 18E was in fact on the siding at Sail Creek. So I continued on up to North Sail Creek, and there was another rail fan there, and he said that there was another southbound coming, making it that the third southbound that the 18E would have had to have waited on. So we got set up, shot that. It was a short little manifest, and about 10 minutes later, 18E with the Central Georgia on the front came by, and then we came here. So,
Did you get some good pics?
yeah, I'll show them the video. Okay. I'll come back here where I can see myself.
You may have to expand it out a little bit more.
How's that look?
Good there.
Okay.
Perfect. Right there. Well done. Good job.
Passes out. There it goes. And then, what was extra super special was today we can now officially call it the wife cam, because I had Bethany film for me, and she did a fantastic job.
It's a 2 rail fan family now. Woo!
So, for those of you that have not gotten to watch me in action, you can see how hilarious I look because I was in the shot to begin with. So this is for your viewing pleasure and my embarrassment.
Go, Jesse, go!
Yep.
Run!
She's holding the camera with her hand, by the way, so she's doing pretty good here. Watch this pan. Like a veteran rail fan. Not too bad for
And
for
now
the
that
wife
we know
cam.
she can do it, she'll be out of those tracks all the time.
That's right.
Make sure, when you come back around, make sure you tell everybody that in case they didn't get to see it about your live video for the wedding.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna grab me a drink.
Okay. But wait, you guys, he's got more, but he's grabbing a drink real quick. And just in case you didn't know, he's going to tell you something else. Finally, it's cooled off here a little bit. Jeez.
All right, Mike, I have to do this because the opportunity has presented itself. I'm gonna start carrying one of these with me so Mike doesn't have to offer me unsweet tea. That there is Milo's famous sweet tea.
Yeah, if y'all are ever thirsty with me, it's going to be unsweet tea or that's it. Now with Jesse, first time I ever did that to him, I will never forget the face that I saw. Oh my goodness. You would have thought he had a whole handful of Sour Packs for the first time ever. He was not a happy camper that night, but he was really thirsty. But then he decided he wasn't that thirsty.
And by the way, in case you would like,
Okay, you're back.
in case you would like, I did live stream the video on my YouTube channel. Unfortunately, it's vertical because in the haste of the moment, I forgot to switch the direction, the rotation of the camera. But the whole thing was live streamed, and a friend of mine, he actually recorded video of the whole everything, and he's gonna put together a nice video. So whenever he does that, I'll post it on the channel, and you guys can watch it. But I know some of you have given me best wishes, given us best wishes. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Brian, for your little shout out video. That was really special. That made my day. That was.
YouTube just sent us a prompt to watch your wedding.
Well, looky there.
Look at this, you guys.
That's pretty cool.
While we've been here, we just got a notification from YouTube. Whistleboard Productions, Jesse and Bethany's wedding. And it just sent it to us as a suggestion to play, turn off, or watch later. Even the phone knew he was coming.
Yeah.
YouTube knew he. That Amtrak engineer has no idea what he's in store for.
Nope. That's funny.
That was Knox Stage Show. Anybody got any questions for Jesse? Anybody want to know what's next in life, or
Ask away.
ask away? He's here for.
About 20 more minutes.
He hopes to get at least one more, but right now we got a bunch of red. Oh, by the way, backing up, after I figured out what track the green light was actually for, on 584, and I'm going to have to watch it tonight, but on 584, the engineer, I'm pretty sure it was the engineer, I mean, I had to watch, it was click, reached way up, got way up in the window and was waving that to you guys like we were going to pay him. I mean, it was super, super cool. I mean, he was smiling and massive wave. So if you didn't see it, wind back. I will tonight when I get home. But the staff in 584 gave you guys a massive, massive wave. And then, in case you didn't hear me or see it, on the NS train, we had brother and sister up front. And no, we're not talking about the train crew. We're talking about the locomotives. 7516 running with 7517 up front. It was a family event. How cool is that? Consecutive family members lashed together right here on Rail Moments. And you know what? They probably heard Jesse was coming too. So what are the odds? I mean, 1 in a million, 1 in whatever, that have two consecutive numbers lashed together like that just for the wedding team here. They are off to a great start. Horn salutes, waves, and brother-sister locomotives. All right, back to the scanner. Let's see who's got any questions. See, I need to get that top light in there. There, now we got them. We're going to have to get the chainsaw out and clip that one tree branch up there.
Mm-hmm.
The chainsaw on a stick is in. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Hang on, guys. Gonna spin you around like you're on a top. Woo! Here you go. Look at that. You're all ready. Oh, and Mama Bear. Sunset. Kinda. Somewhat. Yes. They heard Jesse was coming and we got bonus trains.
Yeah, if you had your chainsaw on a stick, I'd take care of that right now.
I don't think I would let you, because just in case something should happen.
Yeah.
Central of Georgia, now reported in Rockwood, Tennessee. Mrs. S is home from karate, where she was instructing again tonight, Tuesdays and Thursdays.
I have a strange request. You can babysit our cake.
Let me put it in the freezer? Yeah.
Okay. Because it won't keep in the car. We can't take on the trailer.
Where's it been?
It's just, well, we have it in the fridge. It's been in the back seat for a couple hours.
Oh yeah.
But
Put it in the front seat.
Okay.
Because you want it in the freezer, right?
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Yeah, because a year from now when you go to eat it, it's gonna...
Yeah.
I had no idea why we did ours. Yeah, we have 2 freezers at the house, so you can leave it there as long as you want.
Check this out. I found this at a Western store today.
You want to talk? You're a rail mom now. Hey, congratulations. You all excited?
Yeah.
Like I said, anybody got any questions, they're both here. Ask away. I'll translate. Oh,
Horn.
okay, Tony, we'll come back to your question after this horn.
Hold that thought.
Everybody jump to their post. Gonna spin you around, y'all hang on. I know.
In case anybody asks, we're not sponsored by Milo's.
Milo knows nothing about Jesse drinking tea tonight in front of y'all. Okay, we got horn, and then Tony will come back to your question.
I'm trying something new. I'm shooting in 8K. Because that's the best the phone can do.
Somebody sent pictures in, I think it was Andy sent pictures in on Sunday's Live. And 8K, you could see the paint chips.
Oh yeah.
It was amazing. He has such just incredible pictures. Try not to get hurt. Okay.
I'm just checking.
At least if you fall, it won't be far.
Yeah. It only hurt for 30 seconds as opposed to an hour.
Load you on the train all scarred up.
Yeah. I'd request a wheelchair.
Handicap ramp to get on the train. That would be special.
I still need to explain to Seth that I'm not in Kentucky. I forgot to do this.
What did you forget to do?
Explain to Seth that I'm not in Kentucky.
Hey Seth, in case you were wondering, Jesse is not in Kentucky.
Jesse's in Dalton with Mike.
Mama Bear has dedicated the sunset to the newlyweds.
Aw, thanks, Mama Bear. Hey, whenever we get down here, we'll have to I'll have to come out whenever Mike's live so I can actually meet you guys. Officially. You got 29F yet?
Yeah, he went roaring through right after we got here.
He's pretty sick.
He was a 3x0 tonight.
Yep. All three of those engines are pretty clean.
It's always nice when the dark clouds come and there's a breeze and it's cool, but then the R word happens.
Let's hope the all aboard wait.
9:10, it's now dark. 10 after 9, it's now dark.
Really?
I couldn't believe it last night. I was at the water tower. 10 after 9, whoop, that was it.
It's already started going the other way, huh?
Yep. I mean, it was past kind of dark. It was at dark.
I wonder if CSX has anything in the queue for us.
I got both scanners on. Boy, we can really hear with early tonight with the wind blowing this way.
I know. I've had to stop the camera twice because
Okay, let's see. I don't think we've activated the gates yet.
they just
There they are. I believe he said 370. like the rail. It's just dark enough. I like the other one better than that. They're both good, but I like the one with the red. There's a lot of yellow. Not sure what it says. Grandma! Check out that guy. There's a nice shiny one. They waxed that one.
Wax on, wax off.
Wax on, wax on. Jesse said it. Oh, eyeball. Oh, there's a turkey. Jesse found him. Bad, Mike. I missed the turkey almost.
That was cool. You got a fork and a knife.
A turkey with a fork and a knife.
I'll pull up the still in case I can't catch it.
We're going to get a turkey replay here. The dining gobbler. Let's see if we can get a gobbler catch here.
Okay.
All right, here, let me expand you out. All right, here is the turkey view. Those are some big eyes, or he's got goggles on, one or the other.
Yeah, he's got his eyes are crossed out.
A cross-eyed turkey. Uh-oh. All right, Tony's got a question.
Oh boy, what's Tony's question?
Tony wants to know, are there any little Jessies in the future?
Little Jessies are a possibility in at least 5 years down the road. That we're wanting to wait at least that long, but
All right,
we'll,
Uncle Tony, you
yeah.
have to wait 5 years.
Yep. But trust me, whenever the little Jessies come along, I'll bring up there to Cowan and we can go eat Mexican food. We'll make a day of it. Mike and I will come up. And I'll bring the littles. That's crazy.
Can you all just picture that in the future?
I'll have little rail fans one way or another.
Them little fellas are gonna pop right out. They're gonna have a camera in hand. They're gonna say, "Let's go, Dad, railroad track."
That's right. We're probably gonna head south.
They want you guys to lose weight. Okay. They want to see. Okay. This is.
Yes.
Even if it's a distant shot.
Okay.
We're gonna pay it y'all here. You all had a request. I'm gonna see if I can get that to happen. Rail mum number 3 is a little camera shy, but we're working on it. But don't tell anybody. He's working on it, you guys. We're gonna take the pressure off and move the camera. Oh, yep. Okay, you guys, you got your wish. Aw, we're gonna get a close-up. Whoa, we gotta get, oh. All right, you do the introductions.
All right, so this is my wife, Bethany.
He's still practicing on that word, you guys.
Got to switch from fiance to wife. We've known each other for a little over 6 years now, and she's gracious enough to put up with my train shenanigans. So I'm thankful for that. But
and in just 4 days, as you heard, he's got her taking videos trackside.
that's right.
That is a first since I've met you guys.
Yeah. Well, she has been a model for a shot with the Conrail, and she's shot a couple other things for me. But when the opportunity presents itself, it's another camera and another person to help. So I'm thankful she can do it.
Yeah, and you definitely have a shortage of cameras when you go trackside.
Well, I packed light. I only brought one camera, one tripod, and a still camera. So we're running light on this trip.
Yeah, actually, because the engineer won't let you up front with a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
All right, they are going to head on to Atlanta, and I wasn't sure before the motorcycle if that was Thunder or the motorcycle. Congratulations, you two.
Thank you, sir.
Happiness forever.
Thank you.
Little Jesse's, keep him out of trouble.
I will.
And if you can't find him, just ask the steward.
I'll just have mine play.
Because I think you can get all the way there if you go through my car.
Yeah.
I can't find my husband. Could you call up front and see if he's there? You guys have safe travels and fun times.
Thank you.
Spend lots of money. That's your only honeymoon, okay?
Yes. And thanks for babysitting the cake.
Absolutely. Is it in the front seat?
It is.
All right.
Thank you.
The cake will hit the freezer.
So, and I'll just say,
Wait a minute.
I am planning on taking video of the train trip. So, of course, give me some time, but eventually there will be a video on this trip. So, stay on the lookout, and I'll post some shorts here and there, maybe of our train coming in and leaving and what have you. But I'm not going to promise a live stream, but if it looks like I have 15-20 minutes of some one of the parking garages in DC, you can actually stand up above and watch the trains come in and out. I might throw the live up there for a little bit so you guys can watch. But anyway, there will be content from the trip. But thank you all for the best wishes. We both appreciate it. And we'll how is this going, Mike? I'll see you at the next crossing.
Remember, this is a honeymoon. Train second.
That's right.
WIFE first.
That's right.
Make me proud.
Oh yes.
If he forgets, you call me, okay? All right, you
Bye,
two,
Mike.
you
Thank
two be safe.
Will do.
Watch out for them crazy people down in Atlanta.
Oh yeah.
And there goes the newlyweds headed down to Atlanta to find their Amtrak train, leaving us behind. Aww. How sweet is that, y'all? Aww. The fun of love and the excitement of lights. He waved goodbye to y'all. Oh, there he goes up. Yep, there he goes. All right, scanners are going. Let's see if we can get back to the scanners, hear what's going on. Maybe we can get one more before nightfall. You are looking at the signals going south. Same direction. Jesse's going to be going south, off to the Amtrak station there in Atlanta, a very historic Amtrak station. CSX signal tower on the right, NS signal tower on the left. Bye, guys! All right, guys, gals, and everyone. It's a few minutes after 9 Eastern Standard Time. All right, just a couple things. Hey, first of all, thanks for all the thumbs up. Special wishes to our wedding couple as they start off on their honeymoon to have tons of fun together. And like I said, it wouldn't surprise me if we get a note from Jesse. He's up front with the engineer. Nothing would surprise me. We wish them all the best. Don't forget, Sunday Live, 5:30 from the studio. If you've not submitted pics, videos yet of all your trackside action this week, please do so. Man, the last 2 Sundays with you guys have been incredible stuff, and shocks and engines and locomotives and you name it. And I make so many notes on my pics, and I know Casey was touring too. And if you've not watched Sunday, the last 2 Sundays, and especially this one, Casey, I was coming back from Jesse's wedding, so I was live in the car. Casey was live in the studio, and we were a double live factor, spread out about 300, 200 miles apart when we started. So, favorite train, anything train related, fun train pictures, artistic. We all like, for example, the diamond shot. Oh, that was incredible. The train coming across, and the firefly on the pole in front of the locomotive, and just all the different things. And if it's, like I said, favorite graffiti that you see this week can be videos up to 30 seconds, stills, just drop them in the mail at railmoments.com. Just drop them in that slot. And then Casey will put them all together, and at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we go live. We go through them all, then we select them, and then the top 6, or excuse me, I guess it's now the top 8, Casey puts on a short with credit to you guys. So, And Sunday was so much fun. And it's meant to be fun. Got some visitors arriving here in the parking lot. So, railmoments.com, submit your catch of the week, favorite locomotive, favorite train car, an old family lines, whatever it may be. Doesn't have to be a heritage locomotive. It doesn't have to be one of a kind. Just like the two brother-sister consecutively numbered trains that we just locomotives that we just had. Could be that massive wave from the front of the cab on the locomotive like we just got on 584. I mean, he was right in the window by the camera giving us a huge wave. So, if it's your first time, please subscribe. And it helps the channel, and then that way you know, because we go live all over all the time. And like I said, it helps the channel. Thanks for the thumbs up. Tell folks you know, tell rail fans you know, tell people that are interested in trains. Come join us when we're live. Come join us on Sunday night and interact. Interact is all you guys do. Make new friends, visit old friends. If you have a question, like this cup question I've had out here, I've asked John and everybody, nobody's been able to tell me why there's a cup on a stick between the rails. More than one, and they have reflective tape on them. So, any questions you've got, something you want to know, anything you want to know about the area, anything I can tell you, please, 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 just have fun. That's goal number one. Have fun when we're on the channel. And talks, I try to be quiet. Sometimes I'm not successful with that. Starting to get my voice back after a week. It was a rough week. Thanks for all hanging in with me. At some points you probably couldn't hear me because I was too busy coughing and blowing my nose. But doctor says I'm going to live for the moment, but I have to behave and do this and do that. Oh, the list is like that. So anyhow, we're going to be live for 21 more minutes. At 9:30 we got to cut a path though. So, and it is currently 9:09 Eastern Standard Time on the 24th of July, 2025. Jesse and Bethany on their way to Atlanta. Excuse me. We're here under some really dark clouds. We thought we heard thunder a little bit ago to the south. Regs both directions currently. We're against the W&A sub here. Atlanta North District in the middle. CSX sidings over there. John has told you before there used to be 2 more tracks, but they took them out. Went underneath that other section of the bridge there. So, let's have fun. Let's listen to the scanner. Let's see what we get next. You guys keep an eye on those signals. And I'm going to keep an eye on the other signals, and we'll rotate. Hey, y'all doing a great job of watching.
That's D369 over. CSX is ready for you. Have your turns over. Yeah.
Not sure if he said 169 or 369, but it's something 69 has been cleared for Dalton. Now let's go ahead and get moved around here a little bit as we get ready for our last train of the night. Y'all put that seatbelt on. Getting you leveled up there with the NS track. And since it is dark, we will stay at this level, but we will catch the drop once he goes by, since it's so vibrant right now. All right, let's listen for that horn, you guys. we are waiting on NS coming at us northbound for our last train of the night. I am doing a little packing while we're waiting. Y'all listen for that horn for me. Catch up, I was doing a little packing here. Hey everybody. Well, let's get caught up here a little bit. Brian, if you're still here, have a great night. Thanks for being on. Eugene, hope all's well with you. John, I'll send him a note telling him to make sure he waves when he goes by Spartanburg. Yes, Eugene, we have a green signal indication. So we have stayed past our planned time. There's production 6, you see. That is a green there on the second signal tower over. So we are going to wait for that one before we conclude tonight. Grab one more on the to finish the night off. Horn! You're right, Ken. We all start at ground level 0 and learn from there. And that's the fun of it. And that's what brings us all together. And the trains are like the bonus. Kid, if you need more sticky notes, let me know. That's right, kid heard it. Horn! All right, let's get our last one in for the night. Thanks for y'all waiting. As you can see, it's kind of dark out here. There. All right, that should be good. was kind of spooky looking. Up go the gates for my other crossing.
Up go the gates.
Oh, you can hear me talking there. The other monitor's on. Hang on, we'll turn that off. Turn it on down there. Sorry, everybody. All right, everyone. Let's make sure I didn't miss anything here. Hello, Glendale Rail fan, French Toast, and Sirens. Welcome back tonight. Kid, thanks for everything. I'm glad you're feeling better today. And yes, echo, echo, echo. Tony's already practicing. Mama Bear, you're right. It was a fun night. Ain't right? Boy, you guys are on it. Okay, since y'all practiced up, here we go, everybody. From Casey and I to all of you, we will see you at the next crossing, which will be Saturday, unless something unusual happens tomorrow. And we will probably start off with the Norfolk Southern Knoxville West End line and the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum steam excursion. John, if you're on, we're going to Somerville. Everybody, have a great night. Tell the one you love how much you love them. Give them a hug. Tell somebody tomorrow, have a great day. Think of our first responders and what they do for us and our military around the world. My thoughts are with you all. Thanks for being with Casey and I, and we will see you at the next crossing. And John, I know you're going to say, up, there's green, but just so you know, we are not leaving a green tonight. So we're going to go ahead and pack up production 6 and wind her down.